Hey guys, my name is Joe Cappucci. I am going to be talking about the FIFA player data set that I have examined during the course of this semester for my project. Um, the first slide here, the problem and why it's important. The problem is what outfielders might be better in a different position and why. And simply put, as you can see on the slide here, these athletes or these soccer players are massive investments for soccer clubs across the globe. Clubs pump millions of dollars into these players to bring them in and bring success to their clubs. And thus, it's important to put your largest investments in the best position to be successful. And moreover, just kind of an example of this and what this can lead to is soccer's promotion and relegation league system allows for massive financial gains when a club gets promoted to the next level of competition. Promotion from the EFL Championship to the Premier League earns clubs about $175 million today in today's world. So you can actually see the chart here on the right, which shows the English football tier system. So the Premier League is the top, the Garden of Eden for soccer clubs, essentially. So the theory, defensive players with high speed or pace is what they call it in FIFA. Dribbling and balance attributes might be better fit for a wing/side midfield role. And for the purposes of this project, the portion of the data set I examined was the English Premier League and the English Football League Championship, the top two levels of English soccer, and it's about 1,500 players. Obviously, the FIFA data set was much larger, and I just kind of wanted to dummy it down a little bit. So key findings and recommendations, I identified 13 different players who currently play in a defensive role for their club and might be better fit playing a wing or a side midfield role. These players are Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Victor Moses, Antonio Valencia, Juan Camilo, Zuniga, Luke Shaw, Irby Emanuelson, Nathaniel Klein, Alberto Moreno, Cedric, Patrick Van Aanholt, Jeffrey Schlupp, Leighton Baines, and Ikichi Anya. These players have been identified out of the list of roughly 1,500 players due to their higher ratings and important attributes for the wing and side midfielders. In particular, these players excelled in dribbling, which I identified as the most important attribute for a wing or side midfield player. And just to give you an idea, the average rating for speed for a winger or side midfield in England's top two divisions is an 80. And likewise, the average dribbling and balance for a winger or side midfielder in England's top two divisions is 74. And all these defenders, these 13 defenders, possess a speed, dribbling, and balance rating of around the league average or much higher. So this is just a quick example on how I determined which attributes correlate most with a winger's overall rating. As you can see, dribbling definitely stands out. It's important for a winger to possess a good dribbling attribute. And so I really focused on the defenders who excelled in that area. Strengths and weaknesses. The main strength of this project was that it really focused in on the important attributes for wingers, which is speed, dribbling, and balance, all of which my defenders possess a high rating in. And this project would have been less effective if it examined traits like penalties or goalkeeper positioning. And the main weakness of this project was it did not focus too heavy on a winger's secondary traits, which can contribute to his or her success. This would be shot power and finishing. And mainly because it didn't focus on these as much, mainly because they're secondary traits, so they're not as important as having speed or good dribbling or good balance. So that's the end of the show and of the presentation, the slideshow. And I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a little something. Thanks.